Hi, my name is Terry. This is your boy Terry. And in this video, I'm going to try to create I mean, new content on the internet, basically. I feel that most of the content on the internet has been recycled over the years, and um, there is not too much new knowledge, especially when it comes to subjects like earning money online. Um, by now, Google is supposed to have smartened up and at least send you to the address to the nearest ATM when you type the words, the search queries, money or how to earn money or stuff like that. Anyway, this I'm just creating some fun, but there's reality in comedy as well. Anyway, the essence of this video is to discuss a way of growing your YouTube channel using by purchasing super chats. I was looking at the super chats mechanism recently. I tend to watch live videos. I like to be on YouTube to understudy the very element of humans. Their response to stimuli, and that you can find with live streams because it's impromptu, unrehearsed. So whatever reaction that the live streamer uh, carries out within the live stream is to a larger extent real. So I tend to watch live streams a lot, and I see the super chat mechanism offered by YouTube. I don't think it's available to all channels. I think you need to, because I don't have a monetized or a channel that has up to 1,000 subscribers. So I don't know, what the requirement is to get those features, but I'm guessing that it's having 1,000 subscribers at the very least. Similar to the requirement for your channel to be eligible for um, monetization. In essence, for your channel to be enabled for monetization, you need to have 1,000 subscribers at minimum and up to 4,000 hours of view time. Anyway, that's aside. So I was looking at the super chat feature and I tried to experiment with it briefly. I don't have my YouTube, account loaded with money, but I just explored the app to see how it works, how the mechanism works, and it's pretty logical. Basically, you purchase the ability to have your comment or be pinned automatically or automatically on the top of the chats when there's a live stream. So assuming, let's say a live streamer has like 1,000 viewers, and of course there's usually a live chat where people engage. But you know how live chats work. It's it's always ever flowing, so it's impossible to keep up with the myriads of replies that you find there, even for the live streamer. So basically, you buy a super chat, and it enables your comment to be pinned automatically and highlighted, basically to the knowledge of the consumers of the content as well as the live streamer. And now I look for ways. I just try to research the internet. I just like to know what exists on the internet, and I try different search queries. For example, how to grow your YouTube channel. I've been pursuing that more recently. I want to have the 1,000 subscriber count at the very least so that I can avail of some of these features. So I've been looking at new ways, exploring new ways, but there is no content on the internet that gives you new solutions. And for the most part, most of the solutions that uh, seem like valid are paid for. Nobody really gives you any information free these days, especially on the internet. So I was just looking at new ways. How is it possible possible to grow your subscriber count. More recently, I was trying to gain, suggest. I was looking at, for at YouTubers that I've had engagement with over a period and offering them to do interviews. I've not had much success with that, but that's one method. Offer something. Offer something like and offer an interview. Then offer something in your proposal for the interview. I've not tried it much. It's just one of the ideas that I'm envisioning to try. I've tried it with 2 or 3 people. I got response from one, but there was no follow up. The person practically stopped chatting. But that's one viable method. Even if it's an exhaustible method, so why not just exhaust it? I'll try it, and where I get success, I'll give feedback on this channel. But so I'm just giving you a history of what led to this, and then I decided to check Google. For the most part, you have to realize that YouTube is a search engine as well. People go to YouTube to answer questions, and YouTube is to get answers to questions, and YouTube is owned by Google for the most part. So even on the Google search engines, for specific topics, especially question-related topics, there's a tendency that Google will suggest a video in the search engine results, even on the very first page. So taking that into cognizance is a way to grow your YouTube channel as well. Looking for answers that have not been answered or questions that have not been popped across the internet, and then popping those questions and creating answers. If you go on Google, you'll notice that they are seeking poppable questions. There are some search queries, because I do that a lot, and I know that when you type, there's not much research on that end. Just at the bottom, instead of the suggestion to go to the next page, there's practically no next page. They offer you a box where you can put in a search query, and then they will look for people to answer those questions. There are many questions that have not been popped. Anyway, this should be realized. It will help you see logic in what I'm going to discuss. So I was looking at the live stream mechanism. Basically, you pay an amount, and the higher amount you pay, determines the the duration for which your comment is highlighted. I don't know if it's on auction basis. Maybe that's another analytic to look at, so that you time your purchase of the super chat right. Maybe at the time when I don't know if that determines the price range, but I've not experimented much, but it looks like it's fixed. It's not on auction basis. Basically, once you pay a set amount, let's say $100, it will indicate how long your comment will be pinned. So let's say you pay $100. I think pricing is based on location as well. So you pay $100 for your comment to be pinned for, say, 5 minutes. Then, just like you would send an email to someone, which maybe a YouTube influencer, for which there's a likelihood that it won't be read, except you're doing business. There's a tendency that they will read your email if you're offering a business opportunity or something that has to do with money. So I see this as a viable means to reach your favorite YouTuber influencer, and maybe contact them to get that interview that you want, or maybe a channel that you want a shout out to, or maybe you just want to catch their attention, have them answer a question to build a connection and relationship for further discussion, or something like that. Whatever the message, just make sure to craft it well. And I see that as a viable means to grow your YouTube channel. Look for live streams. It can be any random person, really. If you have some budget to spend on, we don't know who it is that you will connect to or be capable of appealing to the soft spot of such person. So any live stream, basically, as long as it's in the niche of your channel, then offer something of interest. Maybe an interview is a good proposal, really. Or maybe offer to write a solid article about the person, and sharing that article with your audience, or just propose something, and then Uh, for the most part, it's of essence to offer something in return. It's just logical, so that you're 50-50 grounds when you're asking something. So you're asking a hand in a bid to give your hand in return. It's both ways. So even if it's 60-40, at least you're offering something. So just craft your message well, and why not try it? This is something I'm going to try once I have a small budget. I'm going to do another video to discuss how to load your wallet. I've researched that topic and I've not seen so much information on that. And exploring the app on the phone, I didn't see any means to load your YouTube wallet. So it's likely going to be available on a PC. When I discover that, I'll do another video to discuss that. So after you load your wallet, then I'm sure you'll be able to pay for a super chat, put in a friendly email, even if it's for a report. You can do it over time if you want to build a true engagement. Smaller amounts at the beginning. Get your super chat on, say hello and stuff like that. A series of times just to build rapport. Have your super chats. That's a high super chat up for 1 minute or two. Then maybe at the fifth time, or after you are certain that you have a measure of rapport, then you propose something, either an interview with a YouTuber that is an influencer, with so many followers, or be confident and convinced about your dream and ask for a shout out to your channel. Just be polite and establish that it will be a value that he does something like that, especially if it's in relation to you have similar niche. There will be a connection there, a middle ground. So yes, that's something you should consider. This is not conclusive, it's just to discuss something that you can consider when it comes to growing your YouTube channel. Aim at live streamers. Then again, there are reasons, like I mentioned, because people are real or on there. It's not rehearsed. You can identify their response to stimuli and your impact on them. And for the most part, they get to see the super chats because the comments are highlighted and pinned, and because you are paying money, they'll there's a tendency that you'll have more value in the eyes of the live streamer. Moreover, not only the live streamer, you open your channel, you have, if you have thousands of people in live chat, they will see your comments as well. So you're exposing your channel or you to myriads of people in the comments section. But not only that, people that end up watching the video long term, live streams also constitute videos in themselves, and can go viral as well. People that and usually read comments like I do will see the highlighted chats as well, and maybe come to you, become your subscriber. Moreover, at the end of live streams, I'm sure that some live streamers, especially like middle range subscriber level influencers, there's a tendency that they will cater to care about those people that have gave them super chat. You see their reactions when they live stream. They're always, giving shout outs within the live stream to those people that use the super chat feature. There's a tendency that they will keep records of these things after they're done with the live stream and settled. They'll look at their live chats and maybe take notes or take note of people that have availed of super chats, maybe to find them on their own. Some YouTubers do that, give shout outs separately, and that gives you traffic organically to your and subscribers to your YouTube channel. What I'm saying is that there is a tendency that when they settle down after the live stream, they'll go through their live chats. This is a product of them. It's a live stream and their content, so they're sure to value what is theirs. And because you stand out, it's definite that there are going to be very few highlighted comments compared to unhighlighted comments. So it will be easier for them to take note of those comments and take note of the users involved. And who knows, a shout out may come up about at a later time. Don't mind me, I'm a bit disoriented in this video, but you'll get the gist of what I'm saying. It's not a conclusive video. But I'll write an article to make it more conclusive, and hopefully it will rank in the search engines, and many people will find new answers to questions how to raise your YouTube subscriber count. Instead of what is already there and what has been there for years and has have been given relevance due to popularity, which is one of the parameters for determining relevance, according to search engines. Anyway, I'll stop the video here just to keep it short. You get the gist. And I'm going to add a small summary of this video underneath. We're just discussing something that you should consider. Um, yes. Anyway, I didn't even put the topic for this. I'll have to edit this video thereafter. I just did a test. I didn't intend for this to be a video. I was doing a test of my webcam, and I ended up forgetting to put in the title. Anyway, I'll do the edits later. I'm your boy Terry. My username is Surpassing Google across the internet. If you find this video and some value in it, please subscribe to this channel and subscribe to Uloggers TV as well. That will be awesome. I have a Kickstarter as well. Underneath this video, you can check that out, and a Teespring store. Your boy Terry once again.